value of a dial is seemingly cheap. It doesn't really provide much, or it's really just a dial of a phone, and then anything can happen, and really good or really bad. And so the perception typically is that a dial doesn't really provide much. I think it's quite the opposite. Because cold calling is such a one-on-one type of outbound effort and a very laborious role, the dial can really provide a lot more than what many people have perceived as valuable. So when you prepare for outbound calling, there's several things that I see as value. The first is that anytime that you navigate a phone tree or you're trying to get through kind of the corporate phone, there is skill in order to find the right person. If you don't have skill, you can actually end that dial and move on really quickly, and the whole call is wasted. But if you can learn to navigate that and build that skill up, what ends up happening is you can actually get through to more people, gatekeepers or stakeholders or decision makers, which I think really does increase your chances of success. Once you're able to navigate that phone tree and get to a real person, the real human-to-human skill starts. So the ability to learn about that company through the gatekeeper, the receptionist that you're talking to, or through the person that ends up being a stakeholder. Many times, if we go about that call lazy or we don't take that person seriously, we can end up getting to a lot of voicemails or getting hung up on because we don't realize that that is our first introduction to the company. Even if we're not able to get to the right person, building trust and rapport with that individual, that gatekeeper, that secretary, does provide value because now they've heard our name, they know what we do, and the next time we call, we might have a better chance of getting to the person we need to speak with. Lastly, once we get to the stakeholder or decision maker, now this is where we have the most control of our destiny. We can find out so much information regardless of the result of the call. We can build trust and build a rapport and a relationship with that person, and ultimately provide value to them where our company could potentially help theirs in a new venture, a new system, a new process, a new product.